A lone tank, outgunned and outnumbered, standing against an entire company of enemy soldiers. It sounds like something straight out of a Hollywood movie, but this is the incredible true story of one of the most audacious acts of bravery in military history. This is the story of Sergeant Lafayette Poole, a tanker ace whose single Sherman tank, nicknamed In the Mood, became a legend on the battlefields of World War II. Born in Texas in 1919, Poole was a natural leader with an uncanny knack for tank warfare. By the summer of 1944, just a couple of months after the D-Day landings, Poole and his crew had already built a formidable reputation. They were part of the U.S. 3rd Armored Division, pushing deep into German-occupied France. Their Sherman tank wasn't the most powerful on the battlefield, especially when compared to the German Panthers and Tigers, but in Poole's hands, it was a deadly weapon. Their most famous engagement happened near a French village called Fromental. Poole's unit was spearheading the American advance when they ran into a much larger, well-entrenched German force. The enemy had anti-tank guns, machine gun nests, and nearly 100 infantrymen ready to repel the attack. Most commanders would have pulled back and called for reinforcements. But not Lafayette Poole. He saw an opportunity. Instead of waiting, Poole ordered his driver to charge straight at the enemy position. It was a move so bold, so unexpected, that it completely stunned the German defenders. As In the Mood roared towards them, its machine guns blazing, the enemy soldiers hesitated. Poole's gunner, Corporal Wilbert Richards, began methodically picking off the German anti-tank guns one by one. The accuracy was surgical. With their primary anti-tank defenses neutralized, the German infantry was exposed and panicking. Poole directed his driver to maneuver wildly, making the tank an incredibly difficult target to hit, while his bow gunner sprayed suppressive fire. He was everywhere at once, creating the illusion of a much larger attacking force. For over an hour, Poole and his crew fought a swirling, chaotic battle, single-handedly pinning down and decimating an entire enemy company. When the dust settled, the results were staggering. Poole's single tank had stopped the German counterattack in its tracks, clearing the way for the rest of the American forces to advance. This wasn't a one-time fluke either. Over his 81 days in combat, Poole and his crew were credited with destroying an astonishing 258 enemy vehicles, taking over 1,000 prisoners, and eliminating countless enemy soldiers. He fought in 3 different Sherman tanks, each one getting knocked out from under him, but he and his crew always survived to fight another day. Tragically, Poole's combat career was cut short when a German shell blast threw him from his tank, severely injuring his leg, which later had to be amputated. But his legacy was already cemented. Lafayette Poole proved that it's not always about having the biggest or strongest weapon. It's about the skill, courage, and audacity of the person wielding it. He was a true American hero whose story of a single tank against 100 soldiers remains one of the most inspiring tales of World War II. What an incredible story of bravery. If you found this as fascinating as I did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing stories from history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.